Right, so in this video, I'm just going to show you the extensions that are needed for you to run this successfully. Extensions are just tools that, make your work easier. So one of those extensions is vidIQ. The other one is YouTube Monetization Checker. And then there is this one that is called NextLev, right? So if you're already familiar with extensions, this will not be much of a big deal for you, right? So how you get them is you go to Chrome Web Store on your browser. Um, so Chrome Web Store on your browser. Let me take this away. All right. So once you go to your browser or you search Chrome Web Store on Google, right? So just go on Google and search Chrome Web Store, as you can see right here, and then it is going to bring the site link. But then the easier way is to go to chromewebstore.google.com. That is the easier way. Just go to chromewebstore.google.com, right? And so once you are on Chrome Web Store, you want to search for these browsers, for these extensions, which I just told you you need to download. So for example, I already have vidIQ right here. I already have NextLev right here. So same process that I'm going to use to get this extension, this YouTube Monetization Checker, is what you're going to use in getting the extension, right? Now, I want you to know that there are several other extensions that you can use, but these are the major ones that I use personally for my work, and they are highly recommended, right? So, so let's download this extension, YouTube Monetization Checker. So you want to search for it, Monetization Checker. This is it right now. This is it right here, the second one. The current logo is, okay, that's just the name though. I wanted to say the logo has a YouTube logo and then, dollar in front with a green arrow. It may have changed when you're watching this video, but this is the name, right? So you want to click on it once you've seen the logo and everything, right? And then you want to click on Add to Chrome, right? Add to Chrome. And then you want to click on add extension, right? So this is just basically how you install an extension, right, on your device, right? For this type of extension, after installing it, how this extension itself work. Not all the extension work this way, but for this YouTube monetization checker itself, you have to click on this part of your Chrome browser. This part here is for extensions. This thing right here, as you can see my cursor right here is for extensions. You click on it and then you pin it, right? You pin it on your um what's it called? On your browser, right? So that it will be showing here. Just like I have all of this pinned, right? So you pin it, right? As you can see, it has been pinned, right? Once you click on this, it pins it. If I click on this, it is going to unpin it or remove it, right? So you want to pin it, right? For only that one, you don't need to pin the other guys, the NextLev and the rest. But usually I pin them to, see them and use them. But this one, you have to pin it for you to use it, okay? So, yeah, so those are the three extensions. This is how you basically install extensions. So what do we use these extensions for? We use them for a lot of stuff. We use them for research. We use them to check if channels are monetized. Like as you see that one that says YouTube Monetization Checker. NextLev does this, but sometimes they misbehave. Like if you're not on the paid program, if you're not on the paid subscription, you may not be able to do a lot. This one requires paid subscription to do a lot, right? Which I don't use, right? These are the major ones. But if you want to do further research or something, you can get it. You can get it. Now, I want you to understand that these extensions, they are not actually designed for mobile phone, but there are lots of ways you can also use them on mobile phone if you have your way of using, desktop stuff on your mobile phone, right? So one thing you want to do is, depending on your browser, one of the browsers that can use these extensions is Mrs. browser or Yandex browser. So once you have them installed, you can enter this and then you switch to desktop mode, and then you can now, do the same process that I've done, but ensure that it's on desktop mode. If it is not on desktop mode, it will not work. Okay, so let's look at what these extensions do. For example, this extension right here, this is vidIQ showing you right here. So vidIQ gives you estimates of what the channel is making. It gives you, the subscribers count. It gives you the growth of the channel, right? It gives you the views in the last few days. And then if you click on view stats, more start, it gives you a lot of more things. For example, it gives you the category in which you can add your videos, right? It shows you this is the category in which the the channel is placing their videos, as you can see right here, right? And furthermore, it also shows you tags. It also allows you to download thumbnails. For example, if you have this video right here,
that he doubted their marriage.
look at this right here. I can click on this and then download the thumbnail, right? If I want to gain inspiration from that thumbnail, right? So these are the things that vidIQ can do for you. What else can vidIQ do for you? Yeah, so like I said, category, you can see the category that this channel is placed on. You can see the channel stats, how they are doing. You can see the location, you can see the average, you can see how much they are making. This is an estimate. Sometimes it is not correct, okay? So that's what it does. Now for monetization checker. Now, many times it is hard for you to, check what's it check the status of a channel's monetization with vidIQ, right? That's the reason I use the monetization checker, right? Monetization checker. I'm pretty sure I don't have it here. So probably let me just download it. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. So let me add it to Chrome. Let me add it here so that I can use it here to check if a channel is monetized. So let me just quickly show you how you check if a channel is monetized. So it has been added. I'm going to pin it now, just the same way I showed you, and then come to this channel, right? I'm going to refresh. I'm going to refresh. So how you check if a channel is monetized. Now, you don't want to go around modeling any channel. You want to make sure that the channel is monetized, right? So you want to click on this, right? You want to click on this. Once you are on the account, you want to click on this thing that you pinned, the logo of the extension, and then you want to click on check this channel, right? It is going to check. It is going to check to see if the channel is monetized, all right? So just hang on for it, and it is going to check that, and you would know. All right, so it says this channel is monetized, and it gives you the subscribers count and the video. So this channel is truly monetized, right? This is one of the best ways I check. And let me see if this channel is monetized. Let's see, I can check this here. So whatever niche you're using, whatever niche you're working on, it doesn't matter. You can just, use this to check for the channels that you're modeling to make sure that they are monetized. If they are not monetized, you probably don't want to model them, right? You probably don't want to model them, right? So this channel is monetized, as you can see, 17.3K subscribers, 36 videos, right? So this is how you use this extension. And vidIQ, you can use it to check, other stats. Use it to check for tags. If they have tags, look at this overview. They don't have tags, but if they have tags, you'll see tags here. So this is what you can do with this extension. So you want to have them installed quickly, and then when you're doing your research, you're going to see how you can use all of them. Okay. So toggle, you can see the overview where you can see the channel tags, the video tags, and then once you come to views, you can download the thumbnail, right? Download the thumbnail in case you want to use that thumbnail, to get inspiration, right? Whatever the video, whatever the title is, you can just, click on it to open it, and then, okay, vidIQ is not here. I don't have vidIQ installed here. As you can see, this is how your page is going to appear without vidIQ, right? It's going to appear like this. So you need the vidIQ. But like I said, it's not compulsory. If you know how to do your research the proper way, if you know the numbers to look out for, then you may not need the extensions, right? In case you can't get them, right? So you won't depend on them, okay? So yeah, this is how you install these extensions, and these are the extensions to use, right? See you in the next video.